Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's 100 Days of Drawing. And today it's day 57, folks. It's Saturday. If you haven't noticed, I'm starting to do things a little bit later in the evening as opposed to 4 in the morning. I'm trying to figure out how I can kind of do this during the day as opposed to like early in the morning. So this is what my solution as of right now, and we'll see how well it works out. Otherwise, it's going to be either early in the morning or really, 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 really late at night, much to my, what would you call it, chagrin? Is that a word, chagrin, or dissatisfaction? Anyways, I got to get going. Let's get this drawing done. I got 30 minutes to really knock this out of the park. I hope you enjoy. Before I begin, don't forget, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell. All right? Thank you. Cheers. All right, hit my little, there we go. So we are on a roll here. Oh, I gotta get my charcoal stick. And I think what I'm gonna do today is I've been kind of pondering what I want. I'm gonna move this still left a little bit so it's better. Okay, so what I've learned with these figures is the head of the figure, right? The head of the figure is as big as the body, or close to. Yeah, it's about that. And so, in this case, the head of the body is wider than the figure. So let's just start out with a figure that's like a stick. They're like sticks almost. They're like giant little sticks, right? And then I'm gonna cut this head in half, and then I'm gonna move this down. I'm gonna move the arm here. I'm gonna do a really, really short torso, kind of like South Park characters, I guess. And then we're gonna kind of condense this, although I think this character is a little bit longer. That's fine. And what I've kind of learned with doing these drawings so far is I think what I'm going to do in the future is I'm going to convert the scale. Like I got this pad of 18 by 24 inch paper, and I want to use it until I'm done with it. But afterwards, I'm going to shrink down the scale. I'm going to go down to, like, I don't even know what size. Let me drink some coffee. It's in the mic. It's right on the mic, too. And this is terrible coffee. Ugh. All right. This is terrible coffee. Okay. So the character's head is kind of tilted down. Like he's kind of, his eyes are tilted down. Kind of tilted downwards. He's got this giant, like, like a really huge fireman's helmet. Fireman helmet. Fire helmet. It's like just ginormous. It's taken up like most of the peripherals, the side of the figure. You know. And he's got this arm here. It's kind of, actually, you can't even see the arm. Well, you kind of can, but you can't. It's kind of tucked in there. He's got this little hand there that you can't really see because there's like a, I guess there's a like a teddy bear kind of right here. Kind of cast shadow. little teddy bear and cast shadow, I think so. You got a little nose there, little eyes. Actually, the eyes are right here. I can't really tell. He's got like a little arm here and another arm right here. You're not going to see this, so it's kind of just pointless. It's too much detail for the time frame, really. And then he's got this arm here, and he's got like a featureless thumb and a featureless hand. For real, they're really featureless. There really isn't there isn't much to them. Yeah, there isn't much to them. You got little foot buckles right here, little foot buckles right here, just really quickly. Don't really need to render them. I don't have the time at the moment, you know. Just need to kind of keep going. He's got this right here, and he's got a little nose, little nose that is he's kind of looking down, I guess. Got to put the eyes here, maybe a little bit lower on this side. And then the shadow actually crosses the eyes lower on these. So the shadow's crossing, and then you've got this hair. I can kind of see it kind of bubbling from beneath the cap. A little bubbling, right? And then you got the little nose here. It's kind of, can't tell if the nose is kind of actually intersecting through the eyes a little bit. You got the little smile here. Hey, I'm a smiling little kid toy. I smile. Ooh. I'm a smiling. No, that's a terrible like Kermit the Frog, I guess, or like a Elmo going. You know, like that's kind of like Elmo, but only, yeah, I guess like Elmo. Whatever I'm doing, that's what I'm doing, and it's a really cheap version of whatever I don't know what I'm doing. So what's really weird about this one is that he's got this fireman hat, and the fireman hat is actually got more angles than most of these toys. Like these toys, they generally don't have like sharp angles, so that's kind of new. Except for like this, it's only sharp on this area, then it's like really soft here, which is kind of weird. You know, you can tell that they're trying their hardest not to really make the toy have sharp angles. They're like, oh, we don't want to do this. That's just too much work. You know, let's just not do that. Can we just go the standard soft route? Have the characters have really soft edges, right? Can we just do that? And I'm like, no, you can't do that. Why not? All right. Okay, I took a brief break. I'm gonna drink some coffee. All right, coffee is. So I'm not gonna get the tilt of the head as much as I like. So this, I'm just not going to get the tilt of the head as much as I like. Yep. And at this point, when I'm at around 17 minutes, I just kind of accept the what would you call it, the placement of things, and just say, you know what, I'm just going to kind of tweak things around and make it more of a value issue, and that kind of darken things up that I think need to be darkened up, you know. So I'm going to start by darkening things up really swiftly. Probably even go so far as to start just adding like really thick lines in some areas. You know, just having no fear with those lines. Don't really worry about messing them up. You know, I don't have the luxury to be like, oh, is this the right line? Is this the right line for this? Can I do this? Can I do a do-over, sir? Sir, can I just do a do-over with this line here? I'm like, nah, I don't have the time. So, like, it's either going to be correct or it's going to be really, really off. And for the most part, it's usually always correct. No, it's always usually off to some degree. Oh, don't you love this, hearing me clear my throat on a live stream? I'm thinking of getting like Mucinex or something. I wonder if that'll help. All right, 13 minutes. Yeah, we just gotta keep going. So my goal is to try to get these done in 30 minutes, or to get a decent drawing done in 30 minutes. Oh gosh, it's partially because it's summer and I'm starting to get allergies, but also because I'm dealing with charcoal and there's some micro particles just kind of floating in the air. Like you can't see them, right? But you can definitely get a reaction that's happening here, right? You know. So I'm being a little bit, I'm not really focusing too much on the value. I'm just kind of so I have this little bear here. I don't know if I'm going. Or is it like a monkey? I don't really know. I feel like it's a bear with like a folded ear. I think it's a bear. I can't really tell. So I'm not really looking at this right now. I'm just kind of putting like these generic shoe buckles on this boot here. And I'm going to highlight them. I'm going to pull them out with an eraser, and they're not even going to be, they're not even that good. I'm just kind of like generically putting them in there for no reason at all. Like it doesn't really matter exactly. Oh no, that's not a good thing to have. Drop. Oh, 9 minutes. I gotta hustle. I gotta hustle. I gotta hustle. I'm just gonna do this really quickly. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna. And that's my action noises for drawing. You're like, why are you doing that? Like, why not? You know, everyone's like, oh, this is so. Why would you do something? Why would you even bother making those weird noises? Like, well, why do chicks on Twitch like just eat pizza in a hot tub and get like 5 million followers? You know, like, well, like I can, if they can do that, I can go as I'm drawing. So weigh it out. I don't have time to shade. Oh, definitely not. Not with the time that I have. So for how little time I'm sitting on this, I'm making pretty good time. Or how I'm just being very. I'm not really. I want to say I'm trying, but I'm also not like. I'm not. I'm trying not to focus on these like small, minute details, especially at this venture because of time. You know, I'm trying to make a drawing in 30 minutes, and it's not like a line drawing. Line drawing's a little bit different. Like you can do a pretty developed line drawing, I guess, in 30 minutes. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while, so I can't really say that I've been doing line drawings. I need a. I mean, for how for the time frame that I'm doing these, they're not bad drawings. There's not. It's not like I'm. There's not great. You know, I wish I could slow down a bit and really develop some of these things because I'd really like to get some of the practice that I'm kind of yearning. Like I'm getting better at it. Like I'm getting better at certain things, but like a lot of things are kind of lacking. You know, I think maybe this could be darker. Like there's a lot of things that are working really, that are improving to some extent, and other things are not improving. Like I'm like some of this kind of seems a little scratchy, but maybe that's kind of nice to have. I have 5 more minutes left in my drawing. Yeah, so I have 5 more minutes left in a drawing. You know, just kind of softening up stuff. I'm not doing a lot of like blending. The blending is just me softening up the forms. Yes, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do these during the day as much as I like. I think I could be able to do them like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It depends. You know, it all depends on like the scheduling. But I'd like to do more, and I'd like to do them. I'd like to be able to do them in my own time. But you know, as you've been following, you know that I just don't have the available resource, which is aka time, to invest on these things at the time frame that I'd like. You know, I'm just not available, unfortunately. And then, I mean, that is what it is. What are you going to do about it? You know, you can't change that. You can do, like, I've tried changing as much as I can of it, and you know, it's to an extent been manageable. I was doing it in the morning. I think I had to do it in the morning a couple times of the week, and then on certain days I'll be able to do it during the day, which means less stress on my side, because this can be kind of stressful, right? To kind of do these really early in the morning. It's been really a hard thing to kind of manage. There's been days like I've almost missed them. I'm like, no, been really close. And the days I almost missed them, I'm like, I feel better doing them, but like because I'm really close to like bedtime, like I'm really impatient, so I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do this at all. So because I don't want to do it at all, like it's like grinding my nails on a chalkboard, you know. So because it's like that, I'm less inclined to do it. I'm gonna do like a kind of like not not a not like a half-ass version, but I'm not gonna really assert myself, especially when I'm really impatient, like on those days. You know, I'm kind of impatient right now. You know, but that's fine. Um, I'm managing at the moment. Yeah, so I'm managing, but still, you know. So I'm trying to play around with like having softer edges, so like hard edges on the object and softer edges on the surrounding it. So like these, like there's some like tension there. So like on these areas, I've been trying to up the contrast in the areas that are lighter, and then I'm gonna darken the areas that are dark. I mean, lighten up the areas that are darker. You know, kind of play it around with that, so there's a little bit more play, I guess. And I guess the goal with this is to get a pretty well sculpted drawing, but you know, I first started out trying my best to capture the object, and when I tried my best to capture, not tried my best, but over trying to capture the object, when I was doing that, I was what would you call it? Um, a lot of the cool qualities were lost. You know, I lost a lot of the interesting qualities of the drawing because no, I didn't get done. I didn't get the drawing near as completed as I would like to because of the oversight of trying to finish it or trying to get it into a state of completion. And 30 minutes, I mean, those are gestural drawing times. You know, those are sketching drawing times. They're not fully developed drawing times. You know, you can't set up doing gestural drawings and doing a more developed drawing is two different mindsets. Also, two different it's like a different strategy all in itself too. You know, you're executing at a different like wavelength. You know, structure. You're setting up the drawing differently if you know that you have to that you're going to spend hours on this drawing. You're going to set it up a little bit differently. You know, if you're only going to spend 30 minutes on it, you're not going to treat it like it's going to be a 3-hour drawing. And if you treat it like it's going to be a 3-hour drawing, then you're going to end up with not a lot on the paper because the approach is way different, you know, or at least it's different to an extent, you know. I probably next time when I do this, when I have these light objects, I'm going to tone them something so that they so that when I do contrast like this, it's going to be more effective. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of contrast right here, just to. I have a little bit more free time today, so I'm going to finish up some of the last remaining ideas that I had with this. All right, I think I am I'm about to call it, you know, just kind of say, hey, done, you know. Maybe a little bit of action right here. Maybe not. I don't like that. It's way too whatever it is, I don't like it. Soften it up with my finger. Maybe soften up a bit with the brush just a little bit. Just kind of like pull that tone out a little bit. There's these areas that are like subtle tone shifts. Now I just kind of, my easel's falling apart. Hey, if you want to help me out, buy one of my one of my drawings so I can buy so I can get a new easel. It's held together by like spare screws. Help me out. Yeah, my easel's falling apart. No joke. Okay. That is it. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. All right. Let's get my, see, I like to use little wet wipes. It's the only way I can, so I do this so I can, so I can do what? I don't remember. Why now? So I can touch my electronics without messing them up. All right, friends and pals, friends and pals. I want to say thank you for watching. I truly, really, truly do appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Don't get too crazy out there. All right, cheers. Pierson out.